Peace and many blessings. What's good? How is everyone? Welcome to your midweekly reading. This is for October 11th until October 17th, 2017. This has been an extreme change here going into the new week prior from last week. So we're definitely experiencing a lot of changes and intense energy. So I'd like to just take this time to just begin my Reiki sessions of healing with you all, and thank you so much for joining me as always. And if you're new to joining me and checking out the Peace Dealer, much love to you, and thank you guys for being a part of this journey. And of course, shout out to the Peace Dealer, my guy. So thank you guys. Let's do this. I'm going to do your 12th sign reading with Aries starting off. Let's do this, Aries. This is your midweekly reading, Aries. And let's see what energy will be invoked for you, Aries. Okay. Well, this is very beautiful. It's starting off strong. It's going to be a great midweekly. We are just really excited for all of the new changes to our hearts here. And we're going to be having an abundant love that's going to be connected to our third eye. And we're going to be able to see the vision. So definitely, Aries, this is all about you. This is about your manifesting. You're going to have a very, very strong, powerful third eye manifesting time this week. So definitely control the fire and the ice that you can throw, and use that to your advantage. Really get a powerful sense of enlightenment when you're manifesting what it is that's going to make you feel love and abundantly heart-filled. Like your heart is just so open and ready to share the love. So Aries, this is a really strong, beautiful week of love for you, okay? So I really, guys, want you to tune into your heart frequency. I want you to get into your heart chakra. If you can do so with a green vision, it's just very, very a broad spectrum of what green you could use. I mean, it could be anything from this dark forest green on the outside, or lime green, Kelly green. So yeah, it's really about growth, and it's about expansion of our heart. So Aries, this is about love abounding. It's about abundant and aligning your heart chakra and your third eye this week. And it's about manifesting your power of where you want to see yourself, and exactly sharing the love of what it is that you want to do to really end this week in your favor. So that's what we're feeling for Aries, and we're talking about the Aries moon, the Aries sun, and of course Aries rising. Next we are on to the Taurus team, and I'd love to just send out love to Taurus and every sign, but Taurus, I would love to just give you guys some extra Reiki and say what up, though. So Taurus, what's good for your week? Let's see here. Taurus, I'm really feeling that we're going to just shuffle up, clear this out. No doubt. Alright, here we go. Strengthening bonds. Yes. So you are really taking on some spiritual grounding. You're getting some bonds that are connected to a spiritual sense of your forwardness in your journey. So you're kind of leading with your spirit. You're strengthening your bond with the earth, as well as your surroundings of home and where you feel mostly comfortable this week. So there's a big decision that needs to happen. And when I say needs to happen, it's about, the answer that has to come with this, and awaiting results for it. Taurus, this is a very strong and enlightening, and also so precise. It's going to give you the exact answer that you want. And when I say that, it's about just keeping patience and grounding yourself. So definitely give yourself some earth vibes, extra feelings of grounding. So your root chakra is really important. And for this week, just move and keep yourself really in a great motion. And when I say motion, it's like you really want to elevate all of your vibe. You get yourself kind of, maybe stuck sometimes. So this is going to give you that really kick that you're looking for as far as like your energy and lightning. So we definitely have to get your heart higher and get it really strengthened, because you're moving, you're getting yourself into a really great feeling. And when this happens, it's all about your psychic ability as well as your healing from your planet Venus. All right. Gemini, what up though? How are you guys? Yes, yes. The gem. All right. Release. New vitality. And daydreams and decisions. So you're going to have to release. You're going to have to get yourself a real magnetic or number-like feeling. So like whatever numbers you're connected to is going to give you that release that you need. So whatever it is that you're feeling, or whatever you're seeing on the clock, or like any sequence or patterns, that's what I'm really getting from this. It has to do with your crown chakra. So if there's anything stuck, I would love for you guys to just maybe do some balancing and see if you can kind of clear some crown chakras. And that's the energy within. I see the number 13, and it's going to be lucky. We have Friday the 13th coming up this week. So some people look at it as bad luck. Some people look at it as something kind of spooky. And whatever it is that you want to take from it, I think that there is going to be this new found, passion and the compassion that you're going to hold in your heart, and that you're going to hold kind of just like blowing the air and, representing who you are, keeping the rainbow of your chakras all aligned as well as balanced. It's a new vitality. It's a new strength. It's a new beautiful awakening. It's kind of like this peaceful weapon of choice. So you can just make your music, make your poems, and write your stories, whatever it is, how you be the messenger that you are, Gemini. Daydreams and decisions are very strong this week for you. So find yourself in some solitude and listen to the answers that are in your heart. Listen to the answers that are going to give you these decisions and the answers. So it's kind of like one decision leads to another, and you're going to find yourself getting your elevated spirit guides really connected to you this week as well. So you're going to be really getting a lot of different opportunities that I see coming from just casting a thought and a wish of what exactly it is that you would like to do, or what you actually see without even thinking, and it's going to be coming true. So these decisions are going to come, and you're going to be able to make them very quickly, because the releasing that you're going to do, you're going to release yourself to just a higher realm and a higher frequency, so that you are able to gain this new vitality. Cancer, how you guys doing? All right, Cancer. Let's see what we have going on for this week for my Cancer. Okay, so your third eye chakra is really enhanced, Cancer. I really want you guys to know that this is a powerful time for you this week to actually tap into where you're going to be. I'm not necessarily saying that you're going to absolutely see the future so clear, but you are able to believe and then succeed, because this card has also came out for you. So we have your third eye that's very potent. It's going to trigger a lot of beautiful space, a lot of beautiful, spiritual grounding and releasement, but also knowing that you can believe and succeed through the power of your sight, that you really don't have to see with your physical eye. It's about your third eye. It's about your brow chakra. So refusing to see has came up. So it's kind of a definite sign here, as well as, the theme of your believing and seeing. So, your third eye chakra is going to connect you to exactly what it is that you need to accomplish to get where your success is going to really take its heightened form. So we have a beautiful journey that you have taken. These clouds are so majestic. So it's really about your belief. Refusing to see, though, Cancer. So it's kind of like saying, we already know how psychic you really can be. You know that you can kind of feel more than the average bear. So definitely, when your third eye is blocked, you're still able to get these messages, but you're refusing to see people for who they are. Or people are really refusing to see how you are as well. So it's a 50-50, guys. And I know that this can be really kind of vague, but don't get it twisted. It's kind of like you just got to stay in your truth. Because if people refuse to see how you truly are and maybe are painting a picture of something different, always know the truth does come out. So the point of just opening your third eye, knowing that you're able to see things and feel things on a different level, as far as controlling the energy, and just kind of like feeling that flow. It's like, you're growing with the flow, going and growing at the same time. So definitely refusing to see is something that, can be shadowed, but definitely not hindering this week, because your third eye needs some real great TLC, a little bit of this and a little bit of that to get it activated, and your belief system is going to bring you a huge success, Cancer. So just hang on and do you. Leo. How you? What's going on? Leo. Alright, I know last week I was kicking a rat to you guys. This week I'm super mellow. I'm really balancing the energies that I'm feeling around right now. So let's see what's good right now with my Leo click. The Leo lovers. Okay. All right. Leos, you got the third eye. Yes, yes. Just following Cancer with the same card, knowing that this week is really about your third eye activation. Okay, so really nurture and, get your belief in success going. So believe and succeed is also the journey that you are on. Anything that you believe, anything that you think, you will activate into your belief system to your success. So there's really like the personal growth and personal success that we really are feeling for you guys, as well as just as the energy of the week, starts to really kick into gear. We have nurture. So yes, that's the light, that's the beauty of nature, but nurturing is really kind of like the key to knowing that you're comforted, you're royalty, you're loyal to feeling good and looking good and portraying a beautiful connected vibe of beauty, wisdom, courage, and love from your heart. So we're really feeling some really great connections of really seeing where we want to be, and then believing that, and also reaching those goals. So just nurture, get your third eye in motion, activate that with believe, and succeed in your, daily routines and just ideas, knowing that you're going to believe this is going to happen. Every day is going to activate that to be true. So that's definitely the channeled message that I'm getting right now for you guys. I'm shuffling next because I got my Virgos in the house and they're ready to turn it out. Oh yes, that is scream and shout. You know what them Virgos are about. So what's up, Virgos? Let's see what's good with your mid-weekly. I try to shuffle real quick and, get this in, but I also want to take my time with everyone, just because I feel that Spirit guides me and they're like, yo, you gotta shuffle this. I just so. Alright, yes, so Virgo, this is your mid-weekly. Okay, moving on. For some of you, if this is resonating, it's about moving on from your old habits. It's about moving on from where you were basically, 6 months ago, year ago. You can kind of see this transition building and building and building. And every day there's been change for you, Virgo. But really, this is like giving me the sense of peacefulness. When I see the beach, I see the sand, I see footsteps, making imprints of a new direction. So you're really moving on. You're really getting yourself into a new direction, a new form, whether it's going to be connected to all of the areas in your life, especially like the big three of, your health, your career, your love, and then however else you feel connected to your goals. So your throat chakra is something that is definitely a huge chakra for the Virgo clique. I think that Mercury being your planet is really giving you that extra oomph to give you guys that throat chakra, time to get your messages across in the way that it will not be ignored. People will penetrate it a little bit more here. So throat chakra is turquoise, and you definitely can kind of tune in by picturing that ball of beautiful bright light illuminating your throat chakra. And really just speaking your affirmations on what you want to do. So if there's something that you want to move on from and you can kind of see that happening, speak it into existence, success and growth is something that came up for you guys. And I know that this is strong because the earth that is really represented in this card, as well as, the root. So it's like the earth and the root is connected. This is a very heartfelt card, as well as a, perhaps just all of your chakras really, because I'm looking through it all and I'm seeing growth and I'm feeling your heart and I'm seeing growth coming from your success. But really it's what you're putting your love into and what is really flourishing for you. You're going to get your branches here really in a great sense, because these leaves are growing and they're representing, the bonds and the things that you're creating for your success. So that's what message I'm getting for Virgo, success and growth. So moving on, throat chakra activation, really get that going, and success and growth for you Virgos this week. All right. Libra. Hey, what's up, Superstar? How are you guys? Libras, I am going to give you a little shuffle, ruffle, duffle. Happy birthday, happy solar return. I hope you guys are having a very blessed solar return thus far. I know we only have a little bit more time left, but I know that you're enjoying thoroughly. And I'm hoping that you're very blessed. So here we go, Libra. This is your mid-weekly. Okay, darkest fears popped up. So this week there might be something that's going to come to, you know, the forefront that was maybe hidden, a shadow. You're feeling fearful, but it is something that needs to happen in order for you to gain your strength and your wisdom on the next move. So these things can come up, and I always kind of give the darkest fears that kind of benefit of the doubt in a sense. So this week, just know that there might be something that's going to come up that was hidden, but it doesn't mean that it's a negative thing. It's almost necessary for that to be, looked at in a different way, because observe has came up. And this card for you guys is really that balance. Of course, you are the sign of justice, balance, fairness, the relationship of everything. So I really hope that you're making some great connections. So this week it's about observing the different connections that you have within yourself, knowing that you have like some certain ethics that you're working on and the balances of those. So it's like your creative sense, it's your work ethics, it's about, how you're having fun, it's about how you kind of like, just be, free, where you really feel like you're not tied down to anything. So you're kind of getting all of this and you're observing these energies and you're getting really kind of, set up for what there is to come, because leading is really going to give you that extra love and that extra really confidence, because a leader is really going to be the most confident in this all, because they really have a really strong self-worth. And I know that could be like, say that a few times, but self-worth, and not to self-destruct. It's about kind of like using the things that have broken you down and to build them back up, kind of in a leading sense of having that justice. There is maybe some legal documents, there's maybe some things that, paperwork that needs to be inscripted or needs to be signed, things need to be dotted, and T's need to be crossed. So definitely feel that leadership in you and really take control of that. Face those darkest fears, observe yourself, be aware, and lead. And that is the message for you, Libra. All right. Scorpio, what's good? If you guys haven't noticed, I'm rocking the brim. What up, those Scorps? How are my peeps? This is for your mid-weekly reading. I hope you guys like the hat. Check this out. This shit is really dope. Check this. Yeah, boy. So yes, and I particularly know that the sun isn't in Scorpio yet, but Jupiter has entered the sign of Scorpio. And this is the first time in 12 years. Jupiter is a year-long transit, and really it's expanding in so many directions in the deepest ways of our watery sign. So definitely blessed Jupiter transit to all my Scorps, suns, moons, risings, anyone with Pluto energy, all the Plutonians in the house. Much love. So yes, great shuffle and a little extra love to my peeps. We got a couple more weeks till the sun enters our sign, but this is really huge for our Jupiter transit here. Even if you would like to look into your natal chart and knowing exactly how this is going to affect you and what house it is going to be in for you, you can kind of get a little bit more of an insight. So let's see what's good. Scorp. All right. So new vitality. It's about really creating this new wave of vibrations that you're setting out. So you're connecting through your spiritual practices, you're connecting through your creative practices, you're really kind of setting out this air and you're pushing through your breath and how you're kind of focusing on not letting people bother you. So you're really getting into this new life. It's about regeneration, of course, in that sign of transformative ways. And it's funny, I feel that this is a same reading for Gemini, but release, release, release. So yes, what is it that's holding you back this week? Whether it is self, you know, I don't want to say issues, Scorps, but I want to say just like things that haven't really changed that you know maybe aren't the best. So I know with gems I was saying connect to some numbers, but with you guys it's more like the symbol styles, and it's kind of getting you in a new way of life. So if you connect to something that you feel connected to, whether it's the peace sign, a yin yang symbol, something that you can release, any energy that isn't feeding your higher frequency. So really know this week you can really release anything. And even when you're in the shower, I love shower meditations, especially for the water signs and the depths of you guys. You can really just envision anything that is holding you back or holding you down or making you feel like heavy in your conscience or heavy in your soul. You can release that with the water while you're washing your body in the shower. So that came to me for you guys, as well as change your focus. This is the card for you. So definitely this week you may have to flip up the way you look at things, whether it's in your career, your business, things that you do for your meditation, what you're focusing on, your manifestation, basically. Not meditation, because when you're meditating, you really don't think of much. You're really going to just let the feelings and the spirits come to you. But when you change your focus on what you need to manifest, really kind of look at it in a different eye. Look at it in something else in a different form, and really, give yourself the benefit of the doubt this week. So because there's new life entering, you're going to have a great rebirth. You're going to have some really transformative ideas. You're going to dig deep and release and change your focus and get ready for the sun to enter your sign. Have a great week, Sagittarius. Hey, hey. How you doing? How are you guys? All right, Sag, let's see what's good. That was almost a jumper, but it wasn't. So, Sagittarius, this is your mid-weekly. And this is you. Okay, this is really a balanced week. You're going into a really kind of like a lot of energy going on. So there's something that kind of like made you feel a little down. You may be having some things that were overwhelming and maybe not even down, just more of like you're like lowering your energy. I'm catching that a lot of you are like really tired, or perhaps, you need to find this balance in your life. So this week we got to get you really into just finding beauty in the little things, whether it's family connections, taking time to read, taking time to celebrate, pour yourself a glass of wine at the end of the night. Don't get out of control. Get yourself in a, buy yourself flowers, buy your lady flowers, or better yet, if you have your mother in your life, buy her flowers. Find balance, find something that is going to feed your soul and give you some little extra energy. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys, especially because it's a lot of things that are going on, and definitely in a very big upheaval, like motion. It's like going strong. We have to share the love, knowing that your heart is very gentle, but knowing that there is this connection that you are creating. And whether you're in a relationship right now or it's something that is new, it's going to be a relationship that's going to find new love within it. So you're going to be able to share that love with other people. People are going to see that, and it's going to actually bless their relationships this week. So really find balance in the things that you're doing around. Get yourself some rest. And Master, this is another heart chakra card for you guys, Sagittarius. So I'm really feeling some very great, potent energies of healing and growth for your heart. I'm seeing a heart that was quite damaged. And I think that there was times where you felt that there was going to be a lonely road ahead. Perhaps you don't feel that people were sharing the same ideas as you. Maybe you didn't, maybe you weren't honest with your heart. Maybe you weren't honest with yourself, but now there's going to be a way that you can master all of these feelings. So this week, really concentrate on finding balance and things that really make you feel whole and sharing the love that you have in your heart, by the relationships that you carry around, and mastering your heart at an elevated level. So it's really heart chakra and root chakra balancing, and I'm really feeling that for you guys. I'm thinking that there's going to be a very strong, win here. And when I say win, it's not really win or lose. It's just about, sharing exactly what it is that you can do to help heal so many people around the world, not even knowing that you're healing them. So it's a beautiful time and a beautiful week for you. Yay. Sagittarius, thank you. So now we are on to Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. Caps. Do you guys like being called Cappies? I don't know, like, I call Scorps, and I feel like I like the name, but like Cappy, Cap Moon, Cappy Rising. I like Cap. It's the hat, so I always say that. So what's up, Caps? Let's do this. This is your mid-weekly. Okay, this is it right here. Okay, refusing to see has came up. This can really mean refusing to see the big picture, or refusing to see some things that are happening around you, and they may be not affecting you personally, but kind of like affecting other things around you, as far as like the vibes and the relationships that are happening, and you can do something about it, but you're really kind of refusing to see by choice. That's the message I'm kind of getting right now. I think that if your third eye was a little bit more activated, I think this week, I think everybody, the third eye is a really great foundation and message. It came up a lot in a lot of different readings, but specifically for you guys, I think it's great that we kind of just tune into that and know that even if there are people that are not who they say they are, it's okay to see them for that. Because if we refuse to see who they truly are by choice, it's really kind of creating that void that we don't need. And detach. So there's something or a situation that you must detach from. I feel that it is about setting free of a pureness that you are in search for, or that you have once really kind of like had, but now it's like time to kind of like detach from feeling like opposite of that. So I think that you're kind of going back into walking out of the cold. And when I say cold, I don't really mean literal, but it's just like in the sense of like saying like, we can only, stay connected or, want to help ourselves by choice. So there's only like people and situations can detach from us, but sometimes we can still hold on to that energy. And that's what I'm getting. So like if there's something that's been detached for you this week, know that it is only positive for you. You're walking into a very magical time. So just hold on. I know that there could be some kind of cold feelings or maybe some detachment in other areas, but know that there is purity and also an innocence that's going to kind of help heal the situation. And we have rebuild. So when you rebuild, you're definitely going to be getting, diamonds in the rough, or, that's coming to me. It's kind of like, the shining that you needed polishing and now is shining. So you're rebuilding your drive. You're really driven, but there was something that was holding you back, Cats, and there was something that was kind of, making you feel that you needed to start over. So it's good. There's Angel of Strength I'm getting that's really around you this week and helping you rebuild that. So just know it's about rebuilding from your heart chakra too, and strengthening a lot of different bonds, within your inner circle of family and career, as well as what you would like to do for yourself and yourself, personal growth. And it's about rebuilding, your legacy. And it's a really beautiful time to do that. So, refusing to see is something that, can be an enlightenment. So it's a must-have card in times of, detachment and change. So rebuilding, just know you're on the way to that, Cats. It's all G. You guys are G's yourself. So when I say G, I just mean it's all good and original. Thanks, all right. So we're going to Aquarius. Yes, Aquarius. Aquas. So I think everybody has their own little shortened nickname. But Aquas, you guys, I'm pretty sure love that name. So what's good? How's your vibe? What's going on, Aquas? Suns, moons, risings. That's you. Okay, so move if you feel the sense to get your vibrations up. You're getting some healing from your heart connection to your healing of your hands, basically. So like you have the Midas touch, but you got to keep it moving. You can't be still this week. You can't, kind of just let your energy lag. You kind of got to get yourself in a movement where your hands were once tied at some situations, but now you feel like you have a little bit more freedom. And I think that it's going to give you some more control to confront some things that are perhaps, hindering your growth. I think that if you confront some dark, deeper feelings, or I don't want to say anxiety, but like maybe worries, or you're confronting maybe some shadowy thoughts, some feelings of that nature, it's okay to confront them. Just know that your joy and stability is going to stand strong and also be in favor of all of this. So move, and that's just your vibrations, your spirit, your energy. Please don't, let people oppress you and then hold a grudge or anything of that nature. So really confront what it is that could be bothering you, and take that and use that as ammunition for your joy and your stability, because you are going to really connect a lot of synchronized feelings, as well as situations of mystique and in worldly issues and ideas of connection. So it's really a joyous feeling, and it's a really stable feeling this week. So really keep those vibes moving. I think the only spirited message of that would be confronting some things that you're kind of hiding. And with that being said, it's about the yin and yang, but really brighten up that, because joy is definitely a beautiful word, a feeling, and vibration. And to be stable in that joy is something to really greatly look forward to. Yeah. All right, so what is up? We got Pisces in the house. All right, Pisces, what's up to the Pisces? Peace to the Pisces. I don't know what Pisces' nickname would be, like Pisces. Just the water sign. Click, loving it. So the last but not least, I wanted that one to jump back in the shuffle, but it didn't. I'm just going to leave it out for you, Pisces. And see what's good. How are you guys? Alright, let's see what else. Pisces. Here I am over here with this kind of, alright, yes, this is you. Okay, so there could be something that, when this popped out, I felt like it was supposed to go back in, but it wasn't supposed to. Sadness and isolation, okay? So you can evolve from that instantaneously. You kind of can go so deep into this isolation and sadness, and maybe sadness, not feeling sorry for yourself, feeling sorry for others, just like, pure like, oh, why this, why me? Don't let that happen to you this week. If you have to isolate yourself, elevate yourself in that sense. Don't crumple to a fetal position and put yourself in an upside down way. Get yourself like this beautiful angel and soar up and rise your vibration, Pisces, because there may be some things that might make you feel a little down, but it's the choices that you're making are leading you up to your destiny and what you're doing. So just remember that and know that your sacral chakra is in need of a little activation, in need of a little extra love this week. It's about your creativity, your sexual pleasures, your sound vibrations of, how you kind of move and motivate yourself. This sacral is really about, passion, and it's really something that can really give you some extra balancing. That's what I wanted to say. I'm like, really, sacral. Yes. So orange, if you would like to wear orange, yes, it's a beautiful, time to celebrate Halloween that's coming up at the end of the month. So really kind of focus on the orange flavors, even vitamin C, even orange scents, essential oils, and, any orange type of stone that can kind of give you that little warmth and that kneading that you can do in your sacral that is right above your root chakra, and it's kind of right in your reproductive area right there. So send some energy that way and share the love. That's what's up. That's what you're about to do. Yeah, Pisces, share the love. You keep it true when you do. So it's all about, taking the time of your healing powers and giving them the love and the affection to the relationships and the people. So even if you wish them well and you say something to kind of just say have a nice day or good luck at something or anything of that nature, you're really sharing that love in a bigger way and you're activating some really magical things in their life. So it's about your karma. So the more love you share, the more karma and the goodness that are coming to you this week in your relationship. So the sadness and isolation is necessary for you to kind of give yourself some extra creations of what really is going to make you feel warm and loved and sexy and strong and really full of love, because we say spread the love and share the love, and that's what's up. All right, Pisces, have a good week. And I will pull a card or pull some cards for everyone like I always do, and just kind of see what the energy is connected. I could already tell you throughout this reading, it's about your third eye chakra. It's a really love-bound week. It's about your intuition and really kind of like facing some maybe darker things or some shadowy vibrations. Rebuilding, yeah, that's a little bit too much right there. It would have been a lot, about a 7-card spread. All right, let's cut this up and do it for everyone. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so trust this week, everyone. Trust your ideas, trust your connections, trust that everything happens for a reason, whether if it's something that made you late to an event or, anything that could have felt like it may have thrown you off, but really trust that it's all connecting you to the divine purpose that you have in your heart, in your soul purpose, basically. So you know that this week is about also choosing your battles, because we can always kind of, get ourselves in a situation where we feel that, we got to fight off the bad, or whatever you like to call it, the dark forces, the negative energies. But just know there's not every battle that you have to fight. There are big ones that you need to fight to stand your ground and to honor your truth, honor your heart, honor everything that it is that represents who you are. But definitely don't go against what you believe just to fight for someone else, perhaps that wouldn't fight for you. Really look out for yourself, look out for your health and your heart, and be careful of envious eyes, and don't let those shelter your creative approach to life. So just really choose your battles this week, and know that there are maybe some things that come up, but they're not worth your time, basically. So you don't have to fight that battle. You'll know which ones, and no, it's not about fighting. It's about just really standing up for what you believe in, and taking a strong stand at that. And healing begins. That is the final card for everyone, and that's beautiful for this week. We're kind of walking into the midweekly of really kind of connecting in our chakra fields of new beginnings, and when we're healing ourselves, we're healing each other. So really kind of just give yourself some extra credit of knowing that your healing begins within, and step into that spiritual realm, or step into that heart chakra realm, or if you just believe in energy, step into the higher energy, everyone, and know that healing will begin within. And really take that time to give yourself some extra love. We all deserve it. Have a wonderful week. Have a blessed week. I hope that you are going to enjoy everything, every situation. And I will see you next time. And peace to the homies. One love.